Previously on Talk That Talk.
This too, Quan, just to address the question. Do HBCU bands value concert literature? Here's the thing, y'all. Like I was even reading the comments too. A couple people named Aaron Copeland. I see a conversation about Bolero by Maurice Ravel. Those are orchestral composers. So when you think about it from that context, you're literally talking about the very beginning of Wind Ensemble. Wind Ensemble is a 70-year-old activity. It has not been here forever, y'all. And a lot of people don't know that. Wind Ensemble is not even 100 years old yet. Maurice Ravel lived in the late 1800s, early 1900s. All right. What legitimized Wind Ensemble was that a lot of these college directors, led by who? Frederick Fennell, said, hey, to legitimize this art form, we need to get people that are legitimate composers writing for this new idiom. So what happened was you had people like Schoenberg, you had people like Aaron Copeland. Ravel never wrote Wind Ensemble music. He never did, y'all. Sorry. Bolero is a transcription written by somebody else for Wind Ensemble if you played it. So at the end of the day, you're talking about a new art form that's still developing and has went through many different facets. My research is talking about jazz composers that wrote for the Wind Ensemble idiom. A lot of people don't know Thad Jones and Sammy Nestico and all these great jazz people that we know wrote for Wind Ensemble. And it was new to them. They were trying to do something new. So at the end of the day, y'all, for HBCUs to value the literature, they have to be enthralled in the literature. This brings up a different topic, man, and I promise I'll be fast, y'all. I promise. There's a reason why a lot of schools now are requiring that new band director hires have a doctorate degree. And part of it is because they don't want a bunch of band heads that only know marching band music, because that kills band programs. Not marching bands. It's great for the marching bands for some schools. It kills music programs, especially if you're a director of bands, plural. But the reason why they want you to have it is because usually when you have a doctorate degree and you go into those positions, it's a tenure track position. Tenure track positions require you to do research to keep your job. So these people that are doctorate degrees in music usually have like conducting or pedagogy degrees. So they are doing research in the field. There's a reason why schools like Prairie View have good wind ensembles, because Dr. Zachary has a doctorate degree in music, and he's a tenured professor. So he has to continuously do this research in technology, which he's doing in music, and all these other things to continually stay at the forefront of the craft. But if the only thing you do is show up for marching band and parade season, you don't know what's going on in wind ensemble. A lot of these people don't even know who Omar Thomas or Kevin Day are, two of the leading African-American composers in wind band music. They look like us, and they are Maya's age. Well, Omar is my age, but Kevin is Maya's age. He just graduated from college a couple years ago. He's in a master's program now.
Wasn't he at TMEA?
Yeah, you saw me. Yeah, you just saw me talking to Kevin this year. Like, he's one of the premier people. Matter of fact, Julie, I'm gonna call him and see if I can get him on the show so we can educate some of our friends on what's happening in wind band. But everybody, please go look up those brothers. They look like us, and they are doing it at the highest level. They're in this new group, and if you want some really cool stuff to research, look up the Blue Dot Collective. The Blue Dot Collective. They are in. Omar is in that group, and Kevin, I think, is joining it. But no, Kevin is in the one with Kataj Copley and all those guys. But the Blue Dot Collective consists of Gene Jolly, Michael Biedenbender, all these Viet Quang, all these great wind ensemble composers are in one group together. So that is what happens when you actually research what's going on in music instead of focusing all your energy on what's the next marching band song I can crank up on the damn street sounding terrible. So at the end of the day, man, you have to be a music professional to be a college band director. And this is why I understand Quan's frustration with all these people that don't have music degrees running band programs. Is that You lessen the collegiate experience when you aren't qualified for the job that you have. I'll leave it there.
Well, let me ask this, unless someone else was ready.
No, you good.
So, speaking on the line of being a PhD or having a doctorate of music or being a doctor of music, how many, if any, HBCUs offer that type of program? And if so, would it be a viable option to receive your doctorate from an HBCU? Oh shit.
Well, that was Julian in that damn button. But anyway, no HBCUs have a doctorate in music. None.
Why?
Very few have a master's in music.
I think. Well, I guess I'm saying the program itself, like offering the program to be able to get your doctorate from an.
Maya, who's gonna teach it?
I mean, I tell you,
I'm being real with you. Like Norfolk State has a master's degree in music. I got my master's degree from Norfolk State. Norfolk State is one, I think it's 5 schools that has an orchestra. Yeah. So at the end of the day, Maya, this is my biggest argument for all my critics and detractors, right? Is that y'all can sit up here and argue me down about some damn marching band for your favorite schools. Do they have an orchestra? Do they have chamber ensembles? Do they have research opportunities for the students, not the teachers? We have to do it if you're tenure track. What are the students doing research-wise? Brother asked, yes, Thad Jones, in the comment, I'm trying to go back and forth. Thad Jones, that's the basis of my research, by the way. Thad Jones wrote one ensemble piece. It's called Northwest Suite. I just performed it last semester. It's only been performed 3 times. You wouldn't know that if you sitting at home worried about goddamn who do I turn to and blowing on the next band that marches past you in the damn parade.